The month of January in movies is cursing me this weekend. It's cursing me! Parker is directed by Taylor Hackford and stars Jason Statham, Jennifer Lopez, and Michael Chiklis. It's the tale of a thief who says in one scene early on in the movie, just to make us like him, that he doesn't steal from people who can't afford it and he doesn't hurt people who don't deserve it. When the guys he's doing the job with do him wrong, he then sets out on a revenge path to find those guys again, running into Jennifer Lopez, who plays a perky real estate agent who just wants to find her own commission. As I said, Parker is directed by Taylor Hackford, and this man, despite his last name, is not a hack. That was pretty good. He directed Ray with Jamie Foxx. Really good movie. He's made good movies in the past. I don't know what he did on this film. This was like a complete vacation for him. This movie was so completely standardly directed and mediocre in every way. I couldn't believe how barren this movie was in regards to any inspiration or style. It was just like some straight-to-DVD action film. Jason Statham is definitely a likable action star, and I've always liked him in movies. Some movies weren't so good as others, but usually he's an enjoyable guy to watch. He doesn't really step outside the box too often, but he does what he does well. I really liked The Bank Job, Transporter 1 and 2, Italian Job. You know what? Expendables 2 was a lot of fun, and last year's film, Safe, I thought that was a really stylishly directed movie. It was actually a lot of fun, and I suggest checking that out. Parker is definitely bottom of the barrel Statham. One of my biggest problems with this movie is definitely the script. So many things in this movie are so jumbled and confusing. An emotion that seems like it should be there isn't. Certain scenes just don't interconnect at all. There are story elements that don't pay off. Characters who are just in this movie because, oh look, you're Nick Nolte. You're the girl's dad. Do you have a character arc at all? No. Oh look, you're the cop who likes to be creepy and stare at Jennifer Lopez the whole time. Why are you in this movie? No reason at all. You have no character arc. You're just a creepy, annoying little side character. The entire inclusion of Jennifer Lopez in this movie doesn't even feel like it needs to be there. Her entire character and all of the added scenes where she's just crying about not getting a commission on her real estate properties that she's trying to sell. None of it fits into this movie at all. It just seems like an entirely different movie, like Jennifer Lopez was in some random romantic comedy in the background where she kind of has a thing for Jason Statham, but she's the real estate agent who's trying to get her job right and everything. And then all of a sudden it's like this badass action movie with all this CGI blood, and I must say there's a lot of really fake looking blood in this movie. I mean really fake. Jason Statham, I love you, man, but never ever do a southern accent in the movie again. There's a scene where he has to portray this character who is southern and it's not working. It's kind of like this. How you doing, ma'am? I'm having a barbecue in my backyard. You want to come over? Maybe after that we can go kick some ass. No accents, Statham. Your English accent's cool. Stick with that. Michael Chiklis in the film just plays the angry guy. Like, I don't know what his character's name is. He's just constantly angry and slamming people against walls and punching things, and I don't know. He's Michael Chiklis. His character, the characters in this movie are just so bland and dull and emotionless, and you just don't feel anything out of them. And when you're supposed to, it feels so incredibly forced. There's a good fight scene in this movie that I was pretty impressed with that was pretty awesome, and I really like that fight scene. But other than that, this movie is just, there's nothing there, and it's so long. It's like 2 hours long, which, you know, really isn't that long. But when you got all this added stuff that just doesn't fit in and that's boring and dull, it starts to really feel like it's a long movie. Parker is definitely not one of the better films Statham has done, and I hope that he does some better ones soon. I'm gonna give Parker a D. Thanks for watching, guys, and as always, if you like this, then you can click right here and get Stuckmanized.